Gentlemen and ladies, welcome to the Chillmonger YouTube stream, impromptu live stream, because just a minute ago or so, I got a little notification over here of James Gunn. Well, I should give credit to Real Shift Joe from 8 minutes ago, and I spent the last 7 minutes getting the stream ready. There's this quote from James Buchanan Gunn. Can you see it on the right side? Let's get that right. I don't like that. I don't like that. This is the best one. So in this view, you can see that James Gunn gave a quote, "Nothing is canon until Creature Commandos next year." Let's stop right there. Do you notice how long it took to get that quote out of him? This man hasn't told us a single thing about the validity of Viola Davis and Peacemaker, John Cena. Those actors are going to come back, but are the stories the way that they happened? No, not at all. That's what that means. The word canon. It's almost like he's been dodging, trying not to say the word canon. And now that he has, it took forever. I noticed that it took after Flash, after Blue Beetle to perform poorly. It performed poorly for a movie, but considering that they were going to just dump this on streaming anyways and not make any money from it, then I suppose I could say from that perspective, yes, this movie has generated more money than its initial stupid concept of we're just going to do a movie straight for streaming. That's a dumb idea. Always a dumb idea. If you want to do a TV show for streaming and release it weekly, I get it because you're trying to milk a subscription for a couple of months to keep a customer there. I get that. But just a 2-hour high production movie here, it's on streaming, fans be happy. No, put it in the movies. And then when it shows up on streaming, the fans go, oh, a movie theater quality film is now on my streaming service. I'm getting a treat as opposed to a straight to streaming movie. Blue Beetle aside, main point here is just that DC doesn't have anything that's canon until his Creature Commandos, his animated little movie that he's been working on, and then it's going to be Superman Legacy. And we'll see just how what's going on multi-topic talk, and we'll see just how important to the whole entire story Creature Commandos will be. But that quote, just before I read anything else, because I actually didn't read anything else, that's all I needed to hit live. That's a big quote. The quote does resume. Let me read this here. By saying that, James Gunn just shot Aquaman 2 in the foot. Here's the question, though. Isn't Aquaman 2 already shot in the foot the same way Flash is? Because the reason Flash didn't make money is because he announced the reboot, and they should have held off on that, and people would have stayed to see the Flash. I've heard that. I don't know. I don't know how many people said, the universe it's not going anywhere. And what the domino effect of that lack of enthusiasm has done to that friend group, because he might have been the one friend who takes everyone to the movie, but him not saying, let's forget this, that means 3 others are not going to go see the movie, and that could be happening across the world. And how much money did the movie lose because of that reason, because of the reboot happening, which makes everything, every actor, Jason Momoa's Aquaman, and Ben Affleck's Batman, and Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, and not Barry Allen, Ezra Miller's Ezra Miller. See, I'm in the Star Wars one. I want to say Ezra Bridger, but the Ezra Miller Flash. That quote that was being used, that narrative that he discontinued the film universe, and that makes movies lose money. I don't know how true that is, because when I go to the DC video on YouTube where he announces that, and this is the new thing, Gods and Monsters, when he does that, it's only got 2 million views, as opposed to a movie trailer with like 20 million views. So I just don't know how much that mattered. Parker M says hello. I just want to say hello. Cool. Is that a DC character? It looks like you got Black Adam as your little icon there. It also has Amber Heard in Aquaman 2. Not all press is bad press. All press is good press, they say. So somebody famous is in the movie. I'm just saying. Now, if Amber Heard was the lead star, I can see how that would turn people off. But her being in the movie, and most of the conversation is, they cut her out the trailer. They diminished her role. All of a sudden, that's a good news story. Ezra drama did hurt Flash. Oh, another thing about Amber Heard. Another thing about the Aquaman movie, it made $1 billion last time. And it was a December movie back in 2018. If this, superhero movies were hot also, right in between the Black Panther, Infinity War, and then before Captain Marvel, but it was before Endgame. That was a very hot period in 2018. That helped, but also no Christmas movie flops. Spider-Man No Way Home made a billion point nine, almost two, without China. Avatar made a 2 billion just last Christmas. Holiday season, excuse me. I don't want to offend people who don't celebrate that religion holiday. Even though it's barely a religious holiday, I'm just saying. Nothing is more nothing is canon until Creature Commandos next year. A sort of aperitif to the DCU. What the hell is an aperitif? Aperitif. Sorry, I'm gonna have to Google that on another tab. It means an alcoholic drink taken before a meal to stimulate the appetite. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was lost in the first half. I'm not gonna lie. So this movie is going to prepare your taste buds. It's an alcoholic drink to prepare your taste buds. Back to the quote, and I'm gonna make the words bigger. I hope there. And he says, "Aperitif to the DCU." And then a deeper dive into the universe with Superman Legacy after that. It's a very human drive to want to understand everything all the time, but I think it's okay to be confused on what's happening in the DCU. Hey, pal, don't try to justify your lack of information. Don't try to make it seem like this. It's like the Force, You're supposed to imagine what the Force is, and don't give me none of that, pal. Okay, James Gunn, I don't want that. And he says, since no one has seen anything from the DCU yet. Again, he's doubling down. So if you don't know what the word canon means, he's giving it to you here in plain English. No one has seen anything from the DCU yet. So nothing happened. Nothing happened. Yeah, he might use Sholo. He might use the Blue Beetle actor, but don't worry, that's not canon. And yes, some actors will be playing characters they've played in other stories, and some plot points might be consistent with plot points from the dozens of films, shows, animated projects that have come before DC in the past. But nothing is canon until Creature Commando and Superman Legacy. And then he put a mermaid there. I guess that, or merman. And that's got to be some sort of like a Aquaman related thing. Let's read some more from what you people have been saying here. It's a drink prior to a meal. Okay, it's French. I got it. Yeah, it's French. Thank you. Europe, my favorite Canadian YouTuber, is live. And I'm not live anymore, Perp. Perp, did you hear Stars canceled the Stephen Amell show Heels? Of course you heard. What do you think about that? Perp, I'm not leaving until Perp tells me what he thinks about the pro wrestling programming. I know you like the Al Snow show. I saw you say you amped Al Snow in your review. You said he's this legendary wrestler. He wrestled at a legendary time, and maybe because of that, if you're there and you're watching the 2-hour program with the Undertaker and The Rock and Stone Cold, then maybe you're also there for Al Snow because his matches are in between. But I wouldn't say that. He said to cancel Stars. That was trending, wasn't it? That's what Stephen Amell gets for being somebody who turned on the team. You're not supposed to turn on the team. Sorry. Any canceled show, it's sad to witness it. Damn, you got a heart. I don't. I understand what the Stephen Amell casualty was necessary. It was supposed to happen. And then I heard Rachel Zegler was fired because of the Snow White takes. And it's not been finally like released or anything. The movie has already been filmed, so I don't know why they would ever fire her. That would be stupid, right? Darkness, the American. He says, "What's up, Chillmonger?" I put up a poll on my Twitter, on my YouTube. I said, "Who's from Toronto? Who's from Canada? Who's from America? Who's from Europe? Who's from anywhere else?" Please participate in that poll. I'm only asking because maybe one day at a convention, it's Toronto, so International Film Festival. There's a lot of places where we could do get-togethers, or even just go to the movie theater to watch Captain Marvel 2, for example. Let's figure that out. Let's see if we can do something locally with a community of people who are here or nearby here, maybe an hour drive away, who can participate in something. And if I get like 3,000 people who are all from the city, then I go, whoa, You know what we're gonna do? PlayStation giveaways on the streets, just like Kai. Stars is the Power Universe Network anyway. Oh, yeah. So Power's been holding it up, I guess. Sources on Rachel Zegler getting canceled are sus. They're gonna refilm a whole movie? Get out of here. Hey man, that's the video. I'd like to give thanks to this. Who was it? It was Joe from Real Shift who quote tweeted that, who got me going, because I was just sitting here scrolling, looking at my YouTube analytics, going, man, I should probably do a video right now, and that just landed on my lap. Appreciate everybody. I'm out. Deuces, the Canada and Chill tour.